when Buckeye Valley plays River Valley. They're looking to avenge a 20-point loss from earlier in the season, and this time it's for a D4 district title. The winner goes on to Athens next week for regional. The loser goes home. Can River Valley make it 16 in a row? Can Buckeye Valley pull off the upset? You'll be able to find out right here live and free on the OH Report next.
You're watching high school tournament basketball 100% live and free thanks to all of our generous sponsors. Please support those who support your local athletes.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Every time that we walk in, we know we're going to walk into a place that's very clean, and when we walk in, we have a professional environment to come to. The reliability of Pinnacle is always on the spot. We've been with them 16 years so far. They're committed, they are professional, they are very transparent with their pricing, and they excel at meeting every goal and every need we have.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.
Think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain.
Josh Banks welcomes you inside the Matthews family of dealerships pregame show from the Reich Center on the Otterbein University campus. Joined alongside my colleague, as always, Mr. Mark Bollinger, for this D4 Central 2 district title between Buckeye Valley and River Valley.
And we are excited. This should be a good game. As you said, these teams matched up earlier, but that was regular season. Tonight, this afternoon, it is all on the line. A berth to the Sweet 16. Who's going to take advantage of it?
And it's going to be fun to watch. I spoke with the River Valley staff beforehand. They said that the first time these two met was very similar to that Eastmore game that we seen last week. Extremely close in the first half, and then River Valley kind of ran away with it in half number 2. I think something we've kind of become accustomed to seeing them do this year. Once they get in their pace, they get the flow of the offense going, they're tough to beat.
They are. That first matchup at River Valley, Buckeye Valley actually jumped out and was leading 13-10 after the first quarter. River Valley responded, took a 28-24 lead into halftime. Then the third quarter stretched it out a little bit more, got it up to 45-36. But then the fourth quarter, River Valley outscored Buckeye Valley 22-7 to finish with a 67-43 win. The Vikings did what they always do when they're playing so well. They were hot from behind the three-point line, going 8 of 20 that night.
And they shoot it so well. But let's start things off tonight by talking about the away team on the scoreboard. Those Barons of Buckeye Valley led by head coach Andy Gass. They're 15-9, 9-5 in their conference. They've won 3 in a row, and again, they're looking to avenge that 24-point loss from earlier in the season. They average 54 points a game. They allow 52. So most of their contests have been tight contests here this year, Mark, and 15-9 in a tough conference kind of says a lot about what they're capable of.
Well, and I think when you look at Buckeye Valley, you start with their coaching staff. Andy Gass, the head coach, Scott Thomas is an assistant coach, 2 guys who are in MOAC history, 2 of the best ever players that we have seen. Those guys know basketball, and I guarantee you they're going to come out with a game plan tonight to give their team the best opportunity they have to try to pull this big upset.
And our player spotlight tonight for Buckeye Valley, Mark, I'll let you take this one.
Well, Layton Jones is the guy. He was actually a young man who played his freshman year at River Valley, showed potential, and then what we expected from him has transpired. He ended up at Buckeye Valley. He has just continued to grow in his game and in his stature. He stands about 6'6", outstanding player, can do it all. The other night I watched him in the district semifinal against Johnstown. He went off for 33 points. He was absolutely phenomenal, but the big question about him tonight is the first time these 2 teams played, he made it kind of personal. It was a prove it kind of game for him. Can he stay within himself, not get in his own head, and just come out and play rather than try to make it personal against the Vikings? So with Jones, as we talked about, keeping the emotions in check. For River Valley, I think you're going to probably see Sawyer Weston match up with him. But anytime Jones has the ball, look for the Vikings to potentially even double him, just because he is so much a part of the Barron offense. And without that, the Barons as a group struggle to score.
Now let's flip the script, Mr. Bollinger, and let's talk about those River Valley Vikings led by head coach Rodney Brown. How about 22-2, 13-1 in the MOAC? They've won 16, or looking to win 16 in a row. They average 65 points a game, and they only allow 44. Their shooting percentages is what are great. 52 from 2, 36 from 3, and almost 70 from the stripe. When you shoot it at such a high percentage, it makes you very tough in high school basketball.
And they're so hard to guard because they share the ball so well. You know, last year they had an extremely talented team. I actually think last year's River Valley team was more talented than this year's squad, but this group tends to share the ball better. The ball just seems to move, and because of that, they get open looks, and when they have gotten those open looks, they have done nothing but knock them down game after game.
Now, I will
gonna
say
need that
this.
tonight.
I will say this. The last 2 games that you and I have been at, the Cristo Ray game for a sectional title, and then their most recent game against Eastmoor, they have struggled from beyond the arc. If they're going to win tonight, those struggles are going to have to kind of go away. They're going to have to shoot a high percentage from 3. They're going to come away victorious.
Yeah, they struggled early, and they started shooting it better in the second half of that Eastmoor game. Ended up 6 of 21, I believe it was, from behind the 3-point line. But one of the things that's really interesting is we're playing at Otterbein. They have the college 3-point line, the colored-in 3-point area. And we saw in the first game with Jonathan Alder and Bloom Carroll that both teams were willing to shoot some deep threes, even a step or 2 beyond the 3-point line from the college level, not really realizing, hey, that 3-point line for high school is a good 3 or 4 feet in. We'll see if those teams, or these teams tonight, recognize that and shoot it from 19-9, 19-10 instead of 23 or 24.
Now our player spotlight for the Vikings of River Valley is senior Sawyer Weston. Mark said it, he's going to have the job of guarding Layton Jones. 12.6 points a game, 3.6 assists, and 1.3 steals a contest for Sawyer. But really, it's his defensive effort that really separates him away from everybody else. He's not the biggest guy in the world, probably stands about 6 foot maybe, but he is physical as it gets.
He is a very strong, on-ball, physical defender, and I am sure he is going to try to get into Jones's head a little bit tonight with his physical play. I think the key with Sawyer tonight is he's going to have to get it done on both ends. Obviously, he's probably going to get primary responsibility for guarding Jones, But then on the offensive end, we know that Smith and some of those others can shoot it from the perimeter. Sawyer brings an attack the rim presence to this River Valley offense. If he can get to the rim and get some baskets like he has all season long for River Valley, that just makes their attack so much more difficult to defend.
And Sawyer's that guy that'll go out, get a steal, and go finish a layup, but he's also that guy that when he sees a teammate get a steal, he's the first one down the floor for that outlet pass to go get a layup. He loves to run, and he's the fast break guy for this River Valley team.
He does. He likes to get out in transition. We'll see how Buckeye Valley guards them tonight. If they give him some space and kind of dare him to shoot the three. We saw that in the earlier game where Jonathan Alder had a couple guys from Bloom Carroll that they simply didn't guard. They were just willing to give them the three. See if they maybe try to do that to take away the dribble drive, because Sawyer's so strong that, if he gets the ball, and he puts his head down and gets to the basket, he's probably going to either get there and finish or get fouled.
Well, and I tell you what, Mark, we've got 4.5 minutes left until tip. So everybody out there watching, here's the game plan. Mark and I are going to take a break. When we come back after the anthem, we're going to go over our keys to victory. We'll talk about starters, and then we'll be ready for this D4 district title game right here, live and free on the OH Report.
Every time that we walk in, we know we're going to walk into a place that's very clean, and when we walk in, we have a professional environment to come to. The reliability of Pinnacle is always on the spot. We've been with them 16 years so far. They're committed, they are professional, they are very transparent with their pricing, and they excel at meeting every goal and every need we have.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant.
Josh Banks alongside Mark Bollinger back inside our Matthews Families of Dealership pregame show, where again it's the Barons against the Vikings for a district title in the beautiful Reich Center at Otterbein University.
Yeah, an absolutely beautiful place to play. It's going to be a great environment, a great crowd on hand. Let's get this thing going.
I mean, how much more of a crowd could you ask for on a Sunday afternoon? Both sides almost completely full top to bottom. There's not very many seats in this place, and this place holds quite a few people.
It does, and there's been some outstanding basketball played here over the year. I mean, some Otterbein teams that are just phenomenal, won national championships. River Valley fans out there, a lot of them, the older generation and stuff like that, we used to come down here and watch River Valley alum Dick Hempy, who came down here, played Otterbein, and was National Player of the Year. So, yeah, some history here with some River Valley, and of course I know Buckeye Valley also has some history here, as Troy Scowden currently plays here for the Cardinals, a BV alum.
And how about we talk about keys to victory, Mark? Let's start with Buckeye Valley, and I did something different today. You picked out both keys, so go ahead and talk about them.
Well, for Buckeye Valley, I mean, everything comes back to how can you beat River Valley, and the only way you're going to beat River Valley is if you control tempo. This is a team that if they get you in transition and playing at their tempo and at their pace, they are going to absolutely bury you. And the way they bury you is they go on huge runs. So for Buckeye Valley, control tempo, try to shorten the game, lessen the amount of possessions that you give River Valley, and then you have to have run stoppers. As we said, River Valley is so good in going on runs that if you're Buckeye Valley, you have to understand that if River Valley especially, you know, they make a three or they get a couple of consecutive baskets, Coach Gass is either going to have to call a timeout or you need to come down the floor and run a lot of clock and then run a set play, because if not, River Valley goes on those huge runs and you're in trouble because here comes the avalanche.
And on the flip side of things, for the Vikings of River Valley, I think it's the same keys that we've kind of had all year long. Live ball turnovers, they love to force them. Can they prevent them? They do a really good job offensively. Normally we see them under the 10 to 12 range in a game. They can keep that low and force Buckeye Valley into, say, 10 or more. They'll have a good chance here tonight. And then again, we talked about it in the actual pregame show, knock down the three ball.
Well, that's what River Valley does. Their success has been predicated on those two things. They force live ball turnovers, they get out and get layups, and then they make threes. If Buckeye Valley is going to have a chance to beat River Valley, they've got to make it a half-court game, make River Valley score two at a time in a half-court offense. If they can do that, they can stick around. But for Buckeye Valley, you got beat by 24 points by this same team just 4 weeks ago. If things start to go bad, will the Barons hang in there, or will the mentality become, here we go again, and it get out of hand quickly?
Let's go ahead and meet the starters. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the Barons of Buckeye Valley. It's going to be junior number 30, Wade Carey. It's going to be senior number 2, Dane Fisher. It's going to be senior number 3, Layden Jones. It's going to be senior number 21, Logan Kroger. And it's going to be senior number 4, Cameron Richardson.
So again, Buckeye Valley, their starting group, one thing that they have is they do have some size. They have some strength. This is not a team that River Valley is going to be able to be overly physical with and get away with like they have some other teams.
And for River Valley, it's the same 5 we've seen all year. It's senior Owen Osting. It's senior Sawyer Weston. It's senior Chase Ebert. It's junior Chase Smith. And it's sophomore Carter Myers.
Well, we're getting ready to go, and here's a chance. You know, I've known Coach Brown for a long time, and 13th year of coaching. I know how important that district title is to him. See if the Vikings are 32 minutes away from punching their ticket and going to Athens.
Buckeye Valley wins the opening tip, and we're underway here as that is Kroger with it.
And as expected, Weston matching up with Jones. Look for him to be overly physical.
In and out, 3 ball. Jones comes away with it. It'll go off of River Valley, and it'll stay with the Barons.
Well, good look from the corner for Buckeye Valley. First shot didn't go, but they were able to get the offensive rebound. Second chance.
Jones has it. Weston comes out high to guard him. Weston takes away the right hand, slides over, help side comes. Jones can't knock it down, and Chase Ebert comes away with the board for River Valley. Chase Smith has it back to Weston.
2 good opportunities for Buckeye Valley.
Chase Smith will pull up, but Jay, no good.
And after he went off for 28 points in the first matchup, you know the Barons are going to pay a lot of attention to him.
Richardson has it. Up top, this is Fisher. Fisher in the corner, that's Jones. Down low, great find. Up and in and out, and Owen Osting is going to come away with the board for River Valley.
Buckeye Valley has to be pleased. Their first 2 possessions have been 3 really good looks. The ball just hasn't went in for them. But they've gotten the looks that they wanted. It's just a matter of can they execute.
River Valley now with possession. Chase Ebert kicks to the corner. That's Sawyer Weston. He'll pull up. Sawyer Weston, neither team able to take the lid off here in the early goings. We're about 2 minutes in. Fisher has it. Gets it to Jones. Move the ball around the perimeter. Jones going to come through. Ostin does a great job of sliding down to help him.
Yeah, Buckeye Valley runs some 4-round-1 with the high post screener.
That 3 ball is no good. Oh, offensive board. There's a lid on both buckets right now, and Jones comes away with that rebound. Up top, over to Richardson, right wing. Spin move. And it's stolen away by Chase Smith. He's got Myers running with him. He'll lead Myers, and it'll be a offensive foul.
Buckeye Valley fortunate there. The live ball turnover didn't result in points. Usually if you turn it over in the court of play against River Valley, they're going to convert on the other end. Instead, that time, turnover Vikings on the charge. Buckeye Valley 0 for their first 5 here. We're scoreless, 2.5 minutes in.
Richardson has it, trying to get it to Jones. He'll get a double screen. Down low, they'll get it. That's Carey. He can't finish, gets his own rebound. It's knocked away by Osting. All the way to Fisher, back up top to Richardson. Richardson tries to get inside, no call. And it'll stay with the Barons.
Yeah, Buckeye Valley, great job on the glass so far. 8-2 advantage.
Want to get it into Jones. Instead, they'll throw it up top. Back to Richardson. They want to get Jones. They get him a little down screen. He comes up to get it. Fisher.
Now they got the little bit of a switch there. Had it for a moment. Instead, Weston rotates back.
Carey has it. Stolen away. There's Chase Ebert with the theft. He'll float. He'll finish. Chase Ebert has our first 2 of the evening.
Well, we've said it over and over and over. You cannot turn it over in a live ball situation or River Valley is going to make you pay. And there's Chase Ebert. Gets the turnover, takes it to the basket, uses his strength to get fouled, step to the line. But Owen Osting there for the rebound.
And boom. Carter Myers is back up. Osting with the offensive board. Carter Myers has 2 more, and we're going to shoot another free throw.
Well, that's the unsung hero, the dirty work by Owen Osting. Gets the offensive rebound off a free throw miss, finds Myers. Myers through the contact with the finish.
As Nathan Huss will check into the game for Buckeye Valley. Myers is smooth on the free throw stroke. And it's 5-0 Vikings.
This is where Buckeye Valley has to be careful. You played a good first 3 minutes, but it can get away from you in a hurry.
Jones, spin move, looks to get all the way inside, floats. He can't finish, but he will draw the foul on Sawyer Weston.
Well, and that's what he can do, is he can get himself to the basket, draw the foul like that. He's got a size advantage over Weston.
As you see the Marion County now free throw zone.
Hudson Pollock checks into the game for River Valley. Osteen comes out.
And he knocks down both, 5-2.
Good answer by Jones.
Chase Smith to Chase Ebert. Carter Myers. Sawyer Weston has it now. Carter Myers in the corner, guarded by Jones. Sawyer Weston crossover through the legs, almost lost it. Got it to Smith. Gets a screen. Still nothing doing, but Chase Ebert's got a chance. How about the pass? Carter Myers flushes it.
Well, that's what Chase Ebert does. He creates, you step up, he drops it off for a beautiful pass. You simply can't do that. You can slide over, but if you slide up, he's going to find the open guy every single time.
Richardson all the way inside. He can't finish. Ebert's got the rebound. River Valley looking to get out and run. Sawyer Weston. Back to Chase. Chase Ebert. Tried to get it to Pollock. Almost saved by Myers. It's another turnover by the Vikings, though. And Chase seen him. Myers thought he was going to be able to cut. Hudson thought he was going to be able to cut. Chase threw it to him while I was on the wing, and that results. Richardson has it for the Barons. Blocked. Carter Myers, not in my house. Down low. That's Huss. He loses control. Hudson Pollock comes away with it, but Pollock loses control. It'll be Vikings basketball.
Yeah, I think they're going to talk about it. Hudson Pollock had it and lost control. It should be Buckeye Valley basketball.
They will make it right. It is Buckeye Valley. It was not tipped out of Hudson's hands.
Right.
He just lost control.
Correct call. But Buckeye Valley missed opportunities. 0 for 9 to start the game, and most of them have been good looks.
They're going to talk again. They're going to fix it. They're going to give it back to River Valley. I'm not sure what's going on, Mark, but I think they're saying that the ball was tipped as Myers lost control. I don't have the replay of it.
I'm going to give Coach Brown credit on that one. I think he talked them right into that. And Coach Gast is, on the other end, not happy.
Ebert to Weston, and this could be that run starter. Sawyer Weston all the way inside. He can't finish. Jones comes away with it, but Weston immediately picks him up. Huss has it for the Barons.
Weston already has one foul. See if he tries to drive it on him here and get the second foul.
Tipped, and it will stay.
Should be Buckeye Valley basketball.
Eli Snyder checks in along with Jacob Eliason.
Again, look for another set here. It's going to go to Kruger or go to Jones.
They can't get it in. Almost 5 seconds. They get it to Jones in the corner. Weston just running with him all over the floor. He crosses over. Step back three. Layden Jones. How about it?
Well, he has that ability.
Ebert. He'll pull up. Can answer, and Jones comes away with it, and it's 7-5. Huss picked up the dribble, got it to Richardson.
The tempo is definitely in Buckeye Valley's favor. It's very similar to the first time these two teams matched up. It was 13-10 the first time after the first quarter.
No good. Jones comes away with the rebound. Step through, can't finish. Great defense by Weston, and Jones is going to pick up the personal.
Well, and that's a mistake by Jones. He cannot afford to get frustration fouls. He is too important, as we've seen. He has all 5 of the points for Buckeye Valley. If he's not on the floor, they are going to have a hard time scoring.
That's his first, team fourth of the quarter. We got a minute and a half left. And that'll be a foul on Richardson. And they're going to send Chase Smith to the line for 2.
Well, and you're sending the best free throw shooter everybody has to the free throw line. Chase can absolutely just shoot it, and there's nothing but the bottom.
Normally your guys that are great three-point shooters and have the mid-range pull-up that he does are the best free throw shooters on the squad.
Now we'll see what Buckeye Valley does here on the other end. They're down 4.
94 seconds left.
Yes, and Buckeye Valley has taken Jones out, try to get him a breather. If you're Buckeye Valley, you almost have to try to shorten the quarter here and just take a lengthy possession if possible.
That's Hayden Mays, tipped away, almost stolen by Snyder. That is tipped away. Ends up with Mays, and that'll be a Buckeye Valley turnover. It'll go back to the Vikings.
Well, it's not a secret here that River Valley is expected to win this pretty easily by a lot of people. For Buckeye Valley, they have to play an almost perfect game, and right now they're struggling from the field. 5 turnovers, not what Coach Gass wanted from him, but yet they're still hanging in, just down 9-5.
Carter Myers has a lane. He'll float and finish. Carter Myers.
And again, I think a mistake there by Buckeye Valley. Hard closeout on Carter. I think he's more of a guy that you want to dare to shoot it with a hand in his face, because when he gets to the rim, we know he can elevate and finish.
Myers with 7 here in quarter number 1. Turnaround, no good. Rebounded by Ebert. We're inside of 30. We'll see if the Vikings hold for the final shot. Chase Smith is going to hoist from way downtown. Maybe an unnecessary shot. Coach Brown not too happy with that one, as that'll give the Barons the final possession.
Yeah, Buckeye Valley was kind of in the danger zone there, and River Valley has the possession arrow to start the second quarter.
Dribble drive, foul will go on Chase Smith, as that's Hayden Mays that gets inside and draws the contact. Third on the Vikings, first on Chase. Mays pure on the first. As Sawyer Weston checks back in for Luke Axline. And Weston coming back on the floor because as is Layden Jones.
Well, 4.5 here. Buckeye Valley's going to have to make sure that they slow up the ball. River Valley can get up the court in a hurry. They could very easily get a good look yet from anywhere on the court. Plenty of time.
Ebert going to look to get all the way himself. Myers will hoist from deep. No good after 1. It's a close one here at Otterbein. River Valley 11, Buckeye Valley 7. We'll be back for the second quarter after this commercial break.
Every time that we walk in, we know we're going to walk into a place that's very clean, and when we walk in, we have a professional environment to come to. The reliability of Pinnacle is always on the spot. We've been with them 16 years so far. They're committed, they are professional, they are very transparent with their pricing, and they excel at meeting every goal and every need we have.
Josh Banks back inside the Reich Center on the Otterbein campus in Westerville, Ohio for this D4 district final where River Valley holds a slim lead, 11-7 over Buckeye Valley, alongside Mark Bollinger. And Mark, kind of the first quarter we both expected.
Well, and Buckeye Valley has to be thrilled right now that they're only down by 4. They have the tempo in their favor, but the Barons are just 1 of 12 from the field.
Chase Smith has it. Up top to Ebert. Ebert with the dribble drive. Floats and finishes. How about that move by Chase Ebert?
He's just too good off the bounce. They can't find the matchup they want to keep him out of the paint. He gets downhill, and he's going to go finish.
Jones going to be shucked by Snyder. They're going to get it to Jones. Hill hoist from deep. No good. Carter Myers with the great box out and rebound. Chase Smith gets it to Chase Ebert. Back to Smith. He's going to look to dribble drive. Turn around, pull up. No good. And 2 points on the other end. That's Nathan Huss.
Well, that's something that we don't see a lot of from Buckeye Valley, transition points. And as much as they've struggled shooting it, those kind of baskets are great confidence boosters.
But Chase Ebert's too fast, too strong. He gets to the rim at will.
Yeah, again, when talking about how you guard Chase, I think it's one of those where you just got to take a couple steps off of him and just get a hand up on it and try to contest a 3, because you get up into him, he's going to use his strength and skill just to blow by you.
Huss has it, guarded by Snyder. Gets it left corner to Fisher, up top. Kroger. He's going to get fouled. That'll go on Eli Snyder. Or no, that'll go on Carter Meyer. Yeah, that is Snyder. And he was straight up, but he kind of got into him with the body as he drove.
They're going to call it on the floor, though, so Kruger won't go to the free throw line.
Jones gets it. Guarded by Weston, Sawyer Weston. Great job of moving his feet.
Yeah, Jones is going east and west. He's just got to attack that knee of Sawyer Weston if he's going to get to the basket, but Sawyer's just physically not allowing him to do it.
Fisher has it, right wing. Up top, that's Kroger. He'll float, bank, no good. And it'll be River Valley basketball as that was knocked out of Carter Myers' hands. Might have been off of Carter, actually, after watching the replay. I think his hand got hit, not the ball.
Kruger in there battling for it. It goes out, River Valley ball. Vikings going to run a high set. Double ball screen for Ebert. Screen away for Smith.
Carter Myers has it, picked up by Jones. Sawyer Weston. Sawyer left open, didn't even consider the shot. Sawyer Weston's going to spin, get all the way in, couldn't finish with the left. Fisher with the rebound. That's Mays. Mays top of the key. Getting into the offense.
I'm a little surprised you haven't seen Buckeye Valley also put Jones in the post. He has about a 4 or 5 inch height advantage on Weston.
Looked like they were running Huss just along the baseline, and they tried to throw it to him and threw it right to Carter Myers instead.
Owen Osting will check back in for the Vikings. Jones is the trigger man, so look for the ball to come back to him.
Instead, it's a quick shot, no good. Chase Smith with the rebound, thought about the long outlet to Myers, thought against it. Ebert will hoist from deep. No good. Osting almost came away with that rebound. He got a hand on it. Instead, it's the big fellow Wade Terry that comes away with the board. Kruger to Jones. That's Hayden Mays with it now. Richardson.
Buckeye Valley running a lot of screening. It's almost like a
another missed 3, and they're going to get Sawyer Weston on the hold. That's going to be his second. Now Sawyer's got to be careful.
Well, and that's one thing you tell guys. If you're not getting touches in the half court, use offensive rebounds as a way to get a touch, and that's what Jones did. He was having trouble getting the ball, but the shot went up. And he just was able to work his way into position to get an offensive rebound and a foul.
Jones going to come around, look for the ball. They didn't get it to him in time. Instead, they get it to Carey.
Well,
now Jones has
Buckeye
it.
Valley has to isolate right now. Weston has 2 fouls on him. He's your best defender.
How about the defensive effort by Carter Myers?
Help side rotation. We've talked about his elevation on the offensive end. He rotates from the help side. Says, not today.
His second block of the night.
Ball goes out of bounds. River Valley. Chance to build on a 6-point lead.
Weston has it.
Looks like the Vikings just trying to ISO. A lot of one-on-one action here.
Ebert. Sawyer Weston. Chase Smith now gets a screen from Osting. In the corner, that's Myers. Still no good from 3, but there's the big fella again. Another rebound, but Jones comes away with it. Jones! They're going to call it offensive foul.
And I think the Buckeye Valley fans have every right to complain. Tough call.
Coach Gast is livid.
And that's a huge call in a 6-point game. Looked
A
like
chance
Jones
for
is
an
going
and
one
one.
instead of it being a 3-point game. And that's Jones' second foul.
They're cleaning up some perspiration, but as soon as we have an opportunity, Mark, I'll pull that replay. We'll take a look at that one again.
Yeah, Vikings get a huge break there. See if they can capitalize.
Sawyer Weston has it, gets it to Ebert, left wing. Great find, Sawyer Weston in the corner, still no good. Offensive rebound by Myers, and Jones is going to pick up number 3, Mark.
What a huge 20 seconds of play. He scored 33 of their 59 the other night, and now he's going to have to go to the bench with 3 fouls with over 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Nightmare situation for Coach Gast and the Barons.
Myers splits the pair.
So 16-9 is our score when Jones leaves the game. 3:18 mark. Can Buckeye Valley find any offense?
Kruger really been the guy that's kind of hoisted up a bunch of shots, unable to find it yet. Stolen away by Ebert. It'll be a jump ball. Possession will go back to Buckeye Valley.
Again, I think what Coach Gast is so upset with on the officiating is just the consistency. We saw it in the game before us that there was a lot of contact, a lot of places, nothing, and then a little touch. They called it. Let some other stuff go.
Eli Snyder checks back in for Weston. Weston kind of be that guy that kind of just tails Jones. When Jones is in, Weston's in.
Well, and I mean, Sawyer doesn't sit out a lot, but with Jones out, not a bad decision here, especially with Sawyer having 2 fouls of his own. So good move by Coach Brown.
Out top with 3 balls, no good. Eli Snyder with the box out and rebound. Ebert, Chase Ebert. Tried to get it down low to Osting, and that foul's going to go on Cameron Richardson.
Yeah, he got caught on the switch, and it was actually a really good foul. The problem with that one is now Richardson's also going to go to the bench. He's a guy that's been guarding Chase Smith a lot tonight.
He's going to go to the bench with his 3rd.
Yeah, so huge foul trouble here for 2 important guys for Buckeye Valley.
Hayden Mays will take the duties of guarding Chase Smith now. Chase Smith will catch. Get to that elbow. Great feed to Osting. Oh, and Osting.
Well, they got the mismatch off the inbounds play and the ball screen. Osting rolls, pins his defender. Vikings up 9.
Hosting now Garden Mays. Fisher, Kruger, still can't finish, and Ebert will soar to the second story for the rebound. Great find to Snyder, Eli Snyder. That'll be offensive.
Well, I was just getting ready to say Coach Gass might be watching this one. You may have to bring Jones back in here because you cannot let this get away from you.
You cannot go down by double figures before half to this Vikings squad.
But great job of stepping over and taking the charge.
2 minutes left.
It's like blood in the water, though, for the Vikings. They know Jones is not in, and they are really cranking up the D. Unforced turnover there. Just threw it right to Ebert. And another bad miss by Buckeye Valley.
Ends up with Hudson Pollock. Kicks it to Chase Smith. Pull up in transition. No good.
Vikings have not yet made a three either. You know, we kind of talked about this the other day about River Valley playing at home so much. They haven't been on the road. A little bit different shooting background here. With the threes
Absolutely
drop.
it is.
Buckeye Valley just trying to get to the half within striking distance. 50 seconds to go. I'd almost just pull the ball out and get the last shot.
.40. Carey throws it right to Chase Smith. He's got Carter Myers. He'll float. Carter Myers has two more, and it's an 11-point Vikings advantage.
Again, live ball turnover results in points for River Valley.
Osting's going to pick up the foul.
Just the fourth of the quarter. So it'll be Buckeye Valley on the baseline, and here comes two starters back for Buckeye Valley.
Jones.
Richardson.
That would actually be Eliason that comes in, number 5, with Jones.
I'm sorry, yeah. And Weston immediately checks back in to guard Jones.
They'll get it to Kroger instead. He's got
Vikings are
two.
gonna get a shot.
Pollock. Hudson Pollock wanted to catch that ball and throw it to Sawyer Weston in the corner. He just could not come down with it.
Yeah, he already saw him wide open. So 3.2 left. Can
They'll get it to
Barons get a miracle
Richardson.
shot?
From half, Richardson, no good. Your halftime score, River Valley 20, Buckeye Valley 11. We'll have your halftime stats and analysis and second half action after this commercial break.
You're watching high school tournament basketball 100% live and free thanks to all of our generous sponsors. Please support those who support your local athletes.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let's Furion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Every time that we walk in, we know we're going to walk into a place that's very clean, and when we walk in, we have a professional environment to come to. The reliability of Pinnacle is always on the spot. We've been with them 16 years so far. They're committed, they are professional, they are very transparent with their pricing, and they excel at meeting every goal and every need we have.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.
Josh Banks alongside Mark Bollinger back inside the Reich Center at Otterbein University, where the Vikings hold a 20-11 halftime advantage over the Barons of Buckeye Valley in a interesting first half, Mark.
Yeah, it was really interesting. The tempo is exactly what Buckeye Valley needed. They just could not find a way to put the ball in the basket. They had every opportunity in the world to either be tied or leading in this game. Open shot after open shot, layup after layup. The Barons end up going 3 of 24 from the field, just shooting 12% in the first half.
And you see the stats on your screen right now, folks. Buckeye Valley with 2 twos, 1 3, 17 boards, 8 turnovers, 8 fouls, and they're a perfect 4 4 at the stripe. On the other side of things, River Valley with 8 twos, a 0 in the three-point column, 17 boards as well, but they've only committed 3 turnovers, 7 fouls, and they're 4 of 6 at the stripe.
And again, it just comes back to live ball turnovers. River Valley's been able to get a couple live ball turnovers, result in some easy baskets, transition points, offensive rebound off of missed free throw, resulting in a basket, 3-point play. It's just those little things that have added up. For Buckeye Valley, you shoot 3 of 24 in a district final game and you're only down 9, you are thankful as can be. Now, the issue for Buckeye Valley is your leading scorer has 3 fouls. He is the man that carries this offense. What can you do to get him open shots and to keep him out of foul trouble? If you're River Valley, you are 16 minutes away from punching your ticket to Athens, winning just the 4th district title in school history. They've been close the last 2 years. 16 minutes to get it done for the blue and gold.
And Mark, they're 16 minutes away from punching your and I ticket to Athens as well, as we'll be following this crew wherever they go. And it's now time for third quarter action. That'll take us out of our Matthews Family of Dealerships halftime show and back into action. Chase Smith has it. Carter Myers.
Well, Jones is now guarding Myers, so we'll see if the Vikings try to exploit that. And right away, they went at him once they got the switch with Ebert.
Ebert tries to attack. Jones comes away with it. He'll try to go coast to coast. Can't get the scoop layup. Carry rejected by Carter Myers, his 3rd block of the contest. Osting gets it to Sawyer Weston, and that's going to be number 4 on Jones.
And just like that, we may have the nail in the coffin.
And it's one of those things, you missed a layup on one end, you got overly aggressive defensively on the other end, and it leads to number 4. 33 in the district semifinal game, now on the bench with 7:15 to go. How about that find? Carter Myers gets the around the rim. It went in. 11-point game.
Well, I think you're going to see what we talked about. I think here comes the River Valley run with Jones out. Just not a lot of scoring there for Buckeye Valley, and I think River Valley is just going to open this thing up here in a hurry in the 3rd quarter.
Trying to get it down low to Carey. Instead, it'll be a deep 3. No good. It'll go off of Fisher, and it'll go to River Valley as Richardson put that one up from deep just a little bit too long.
Yeah, with Myers in his face. Didn't draw any iron.
Ebert has it for the Vikings. Sawyer Weston. Down low, the pocket pass to Owen Osting, and it'll lead to a Coach Gass timeout.
Well, I know Jones has 4 fouls, but you may not have to just keep him sitting on the bench. You don't have much of a choice. You're down 24-11. Yep, and here he comes. Yeah, there's just no way you can let this get any farther away. You just got to play him as long as you can play him.
As we see everybody out there in Facebook land, Daniel Stotts cheering on the Vikings. Therese Bolts. Dora Rule Brown. Tanner Slusher from the Pirate Ship in Cardington. How about their district championship win over Northmore the other night? Saying bold prediction, somebody with Valley in their name will win today.
Very bold, very bold.
Jerry Longacre as well cheering on the Vikings. Richardson has it, looks to get inside, nothing doing, guarded by Smith. Jones again back on the floor with those 4 fouls.
Well,
Kruger.
I would guess when we go to the other end, I wouldn't be surprised to see Buckeye Valley go to some kind of zone just to try to protect Jones.
Jones has it, guarded by Weston. Weston doing a great job. Jones will pull up from 3. It's short. Offensive rebound by Carey. He can't finish. And it's now River Valley basketball in a 13-point contest. Chase Smith is going to step into one. Still can't find it from deep. Jones comes away with that board. And that one's almost taken away. Carey will go to the line as that'll be a block on Ebert. We'll take a look at that one on the agency. Crystal Smith, the agency real estate.
I think Chase was in better position on that block
than he was on the charge earlier.
With Jones.
Absolutely. But nonetheless, it'll be 2 shots.
But again, missed opportunities for Buckeye Valley. Rebound, wide open layup, unguarded, missed it. Now
missed free throw.
Stepped to the line and missed the free throw.
Carey with another opportunity. And that one's short as well, and Myers comes away with the board. Chase Smith has it, gets it to Sawyer Weston, and nobody stepped over to guard him. And that foul is going to go on Wade Carey. Nobody stepped in front of Sawyer Weston there. He had a free lane to the bucket.
Well, the body language from Buckeye shows that the Barons seem to be in trouble. Hands
Weston.
on hips, frustration.
Knocks it down as Eli Snyder will check into the game, replacing Osting. Weston knocks down both, his first 2 points of the evening.
So quickly, the Vikings have opened it up. 6 unanswered here to start the third.
Chase Smith guarding Richardson. And that'll be an offensive foul on the other end of the floor.
They called the illegal screen on the backside.
On Dane Fisher, his first.
And that was, again, unnecessary foul. It was simply a decoy. They were just running that guy off the backside double to clear space to try to throw the ball to Jones in the post. It wasn't even an action. It was trying to get an open shooter.
Chase Ebert has it, gets it to Sawyer Weston.
And the Barons do go zone.
Chase Ebert will hoist one. They still have yet to knock down a triple tonight. Jones has it, almost loses it on the crossover. Regains control. He'll get all the way inside. Can't finish with the left hand. And then I want to say that's going to be the third on Sawyer.
Sawyer's not happy about it. Immediately over to the official.
As Jones knocks down the first.
So
his first point since the first quarter.
Yeah, I think he had the first 5 of the game for Buckeye Valley. And the first points of the second half for Buckeye Valley as a team, over 3 minutes.
Knocks them both down. He's perfect from the stripe tonight.
So they got him in for a couple minutes, get him out for a few. Probably another minute or so, and he'll go right back in.
It looks like they're going to stay zone. River Valley not shooting the ball well. Stay zone. Make them shoot you out of it.
And it's something River Valley hasn't seen a lot of.
But that's open. Can't finish it, though, as that was good defense on the backside by Huss.
Buckeye Valley just needs I would say they need somebody to step up and make a play.
Carter Myers has 2 more, and have yourself a game, young fella.
And the broken record of live ball turnovers, transition points for River Valley. They simply thrive on it.
Huss has it up top. Eliason. That's Fisher to Huss. Looking to get it to Kruger. Instead, they get it to
that's
Richardson.
deep.
That's a deep one. It's no good. And Carter Myers comes away with another board. Gets it to Sawyer Weston. Sawyer Weston off the glass and in. He went through the contact, and it's a 17-point ball game.
And here comes Jones right back. Now Buckeye Valley's starting to get sped up a little bit.
That 3-ball's no good. Ebert comes away with it. Eli Snyder. Weston in the corner. Back to Ebert. Chase Smith. Good ball fake. Eli Snyder again. And that'll be all offensive as Chase extended the arm.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit surprised that the defender was there. Chase caught it. He was immediately getting downhill.
As Hayden Mays and Jones check back in. See Coach Rodney Brown.
Well, year 13 could be the lucky number for Coach Brown. 13 years a head coach, looking like
Jones
he's going
in
to
the
get his
post.
first title.
Gets inside, can't finish, though. Good defense by Sawyer Weston in the post. Carter Myers has it. Carter with a Euro. They're going to say no shot. It'll be on the floor. I don't know. That should have been a continuance, but.
And Richardson's going to come out holding his
That's
knee.
His fourth now. As Fisher will check back in.
In the semifinal game against Johnstown, one of the concerns with Buckeye Valley is would they have enough offense to score? And Jones went off for 33 that night, and because of it, they were able to get their way here to the district final. But the lack of offense tonight has put them in a 19-point hole.
And how about Luke Axline coming over for the offensive putback?
Well, he had a huge shot the other night in the semifinal win against Eastmoor.
Jones now has it in the corner. Kruger finally knocks it down. Logan Kruger.
After about 13 misses, finally get a 3 to go. That's the second one of the night. Buckeye Valley. Again, the struggles from the
field. 12-5 quarter.
Well, in Buckeye Valley, 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 4 made field goals.
And they've had plenty of opportunities. They've had plenty of good looks, offensive rebounds, putbacks. They just can't get it to go.
Right, and River Valley, we know how aggressive they are with their defense and stuff like that. But Buckeye Valley has ran some good stuff. They ran good sets, had good action. They've had good looks. It's not like all these misses are contested. They've just flat out missed them, including some point-blank layups that they needed to make if they were going to have any chance of pulling up off this upset against a more talented River Valley squad.
Chase Ebert has it for the Vikings. Weston. The screen from Axline, back to Ebert. Back to Luke. How about Sawyer Weston? We mentioned his name once, and he's got 6 now.
Yep, little spin, step through, gets the basket. And that's what we saw the other night from Eastmoor. They attacked the rim and forced River Valley to foul, that north and south drive. Buckeye Valley has not done that tonight.
And the thing about it is when they have gone north and south, they've went to the free throw line. Kruger knocks down the first. As Pollock and Carter Myers check into the game.
Yeah, one positive for the Barons. They are 7 of 9 from the stripe tonight.
Second one is good as well. They're going to extend some pressure here.
Yeah, down 16. You've got to start making some things happen.
Ebert to Axline. Wanted to get it down low to Myers. Had post position. Instead, it'll go to Hudson Pollock.
Good job by Buckeye Valley getting Myers pushed off of the block. But again, Weston downhill drive.
And Weston will go to the line to shoot 2.
When you look at River Valley, one thing that makes them so good is they understand their strengths. Sawyer Weston is a strong, downhill, attack the rim kind of guy. So instead of settling for threes, he just puts his head down and gets to the basket, plays to his strengths.
Pam Ward, Sider, and Phyllis Heimberger are watching as well. Weston splits the pair.
Vikings now 7 of 10 from the free throw line on the afternoon.
And they're going to extend some pressure as well. Fisher brings it across.
Yeah, token pressure just to use some clock, get some ball handlers who aren't used to handling it, having to get some touches.
Richardson to Fisher. Back to Richardson. And they're going to get Hudson Pollock for the foul.
And if I'm going to be picky, one thing that I'd say about Jones is, as good of a scorer as he is, the one thing that they're going to want him to do at the next level is work on moving without the basketball. If he doesn't get it on that first touch and the first action that's designed to go to him, he tends to stand. Continually keep moving is so much harder to guard. On that one, they tried to set some ball screen action. Weston stayed with him. He just kind of floated to the corner and took himself out of the play.
Richardson will split the pair. 35-19, 60 seconds left in the third. Ebert will get it to Weston. Axline, Chase Smith. Still can't get one to go.
Vikings 0 for 10 from 3.
Coach Gass going to take another timeout as he's used 3 now. As it's a 15-8 quarter for the Vikings, and it's just been live ball turnovers that have led to fast break layups.
Yeah, live ball turnovers and just Buckeye Valley's inability to make baskets. Right now, 4 of 32 on the game.
While we have a moment.
Sorry, 4 of 34 on the game.
While we have a moment, our sponsors today for this district championship game: Premier Optometry Group, Matthews Auto Group, Arshler Middle, Krista Smith, the Agency Real Estate Group, North Central State College, Pinnacle Building Services, and Spirion Mid-Ohio, all allowing us to bring you this live and free action on the OH Report. 46.3 left. River Valley still holding on to a 16-point advantage. Richardson catches it. They get it down low to Jones. Chase Smith right there for the help. We'll see who that foul is going to go on. It'll go on Chase Smith on the backside help.
Well, and I think that's what you're going to see Buckeye Valley do the rest of the game. Try to throw the ball to Jones. Put your best shooter on the backside, so if they help over, you can just skip it, and you've got to just get him a touch on the block or skip it and hope your three-point shooters dial a couple in here. Got a long road back.
Smith knocks down both.
I think it should be 35-21.
Yeah, I have 35-21 as well.
There, they got it.
Ebert brings it across the timeline for the Vikings. 30 seconds left. Ebert all the way inside. Couldn't finish. But Chase will go to the line for 2.
I am sure there's a lot of teams and players in the MOAC that are going to be really glad to see number 4 graduate.
So quick, so athletic, such a good ball handler. One of the hardest guys in the area to stop off the bounce.
Well, here's what separates Chase from so many guys. There are guys that can flat out score. There are guys that have all these other parts of the game. But the special, extremely elite guys are the ones that just raise the level of play by all their teammates. And that's something he does. He gets so many guys involved. Last time these two teams matched up, he had 11 assists. Now he missed both free throws there.
Quick 3, rebound, carry, and there's another 2. Buckeye Valley not going away, down 12.
They need a stop here for your Buckeye Valley. They get the ball to start the third.
And they're going to get that stop, and they're going to have a chance for.
They don't understand the time.
Fisher going to hoist and won't find anything. After 3, Vikings up 12, 35-23. We'll be back for money time after this commercial break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Back inside the right center, Josh Banks alongside Mark Bollinger, and it's a 12-point Vikings lead here in this district championship game.
Yeah, River Valley opened it up, but Buckeye Valley finishes with a little flurry there. Able to bring it to within 12. Buckeye Valley ball out of bounds. These first 2 minutes are huge.
Buckeye Valley with it, that's Richardson.
You're going cross screen in the post.
They're going to look to get it to Richardson so they can throw it. They want to get it to this corner to get it to Jones down here on the left block. The last 2 times he had post touches has been from this left block.
But again, it's just the spacing. He's posting up below the block. There's just no room. It makes it so much easier for the help side to rotate. If he's going to do that, he's got to get a little bit higher, get to the mid-post area. Looks like they're going to try to run the same set. Ball screen and roll, cross screen. River Valley does a good job of fronting it.
Chase slid over for help side there. Weston now on Jones. Osting will pick him up. They get the switch. Jones with the step through. Owen Osting just takes it away. And Jones is going to foul out.
And just tough play there for Jones. What a season, what a career he's had. Carried this team so much, and I know how much it meant to play his former teammates tonight. But just a frustration foul.
Ebert gets inside, can't finish. Chase Smith, though's got a board, and Ebert's got another opportunity. He'll make that one. Live ball turnover leads to another layup.
Made it easy. Again, Buckeye Valley with their second chance to cut it to single digits. Missed the first one. Jones fouls out. Second one, they turn it over.
Kruger, though, has another triple in him.
Give them credit. They're still battling.
Weston gets it to Ebert.
Vikings just need good shot selection here. You're
Sawyer
up by
Weston.
11. Complete control of the game.
I'd say that's a pretty good shot there by Sawyer Weston. That'll lead to 2 free throws.
Yeah. River Valley at this point, it's just don't beat yourself. With Jones out of the game with 5 fouls, Buckeye Valley is very limited offensively. Kruger's going to try to shoot the 3. But if you're River Valley, make free throws here. You got to make free throws. Don't come down and take quick, bad shots. Run offense, get some layups, get the easy ones.
Sawyer with another opportunity here. And he splits the pair. Still going to show a little bit of pressure are the Vikings. Kruger almost has another live ball turnover. Gets it to Richardson, though. Huss skips the corner. Richardson thought about the 3. Instead floats inside. Nothing doing. Rebound to Osting. Chase Ebert now. Chase has the lane. Chase Ebert.
Vikings expand it to 14. Under 6 to go. Defend the 3 if you're River Valley.
Down low, carry.
Missed another easy one.
Carter Myers took it away from him. Chase Smith now to Ebert. Down low to Myers. Carter Myers up through the contact, but there's Mr. Osting. Another offensive putback for Owen.
He does the dirty work. Owen Osting, a guy that doesn't get a ton of credit, but is always making winning plays.
Weston. Sawyer Weston floats. Another one for Owen Osting. And it's an 18-point advantage for the Vikings of River Valley.
Let the coronation begin. River Valley, 5 minutes away from going to the regionals.
For the first time since 2007. Plenty of opportunities over the last couple years, but this senior group is finally going to pull through and take them to somewhere that they haven't been in 18 years, Mark.
Yes, and you know, they've put in the time, they've put in the work, you know, they earned it. Again, just need to finish it off. 4:55 to go here.
Judy Burgee, we see out there watching, cheering on the Vikings, a distant relative of Mr. Osting, who scored the last 4 for River Valley.
She should be cheering really loud because, again, he's just made some winning plays. The offensive rebound early in the game off the missed free throw, got the assist off of it, 3-point play. Couple big offensive rebounds here. Again, understands his role and does what is needed when he's on the court.
They're going to show pressure. Ebert's going to come away with it. Chase Smith has it. Back to Ebert in the corner.
Well,
4:49 left.
Used the phrase earlier. Right now, it's blood in the water. The Vikings are feeling it.
Osting going to get fouled. How about the big move show? Big man showing a little spin move there.
Yeah. Owen was going to run a little drop step, get to the basket around the block area. Got some feet tangled up.
Go on, Kruger. That's his first, team third. River Valley yet to commit a foul here in quarter number 4. Sawyer Weston. Down low to Osting. Owen going to look to go to work. How about the pass? Sawyer Weston steps into one. And they get a triple to go finally.
Finally.
Sawyer Weston. Chase Ebert's got a steal. He throws it off the backboard, and Myers unable to finish the oop. They tried it. Myers couldn't throw it down.
Well, when you're up 47-26, why not?
Weston almost comes away with that one. Richardson kicks it to the corner. Kruger again, no good. Offensive rebound goes to Huss. 3:30 left here in quarter number 4. Kroger again, no good. Chase Smith comes away with it. Carter Myers has it. He'll get it back to Chase. They're going to get it down low to Owen. Great pocket pass again, but it's going to be poked away. Good defense there by Huss.
River Valley is going to be extremely, obviously, elated. They're moving on. But as we get into this a little bit, we start looking ahead to regional play. Coach Brown, I'm sure, would be also the first to tell you that they've got to pick up their game. The last 2 games, the Vikings have not played as well as we have seen them play throughout the season.
Smith unable to knock down that corner jumper.
I mean, this is a team that we know can make a run to the Final Four. They can have a good matchup in the regional semifinals for them. But when you get to OU, you need to play your absolute best.
As Buckeye Valley almost comes away with the offensive rebound, it'll go to River Valley, though, and they're going to come up in pressure. 21-point game with 2:50 left here in quarter number 4. Ebert gets it to Sawyer, back to Ebert. Extra pass to Smith. Tried to throw it up to Myers. Wasn't expecting that one, and it's stolen away.
Buckeye Valley now 6 of 43 from the field.
3 ball in the air, no good. Axline, though, unable to come away with it.
Make it 44. I think the Barons have shot more air balls and missed layups than makes.
Get it into Richardson. Good hesitation, good move. Cameron Richardson. Chase Ebert, Weston in the corner, Axline. And it'll be a travel on Chase. Might have been a bump there.
Yeah,
19-point ball game, though.
Yeah. Well, a 19-point ball game, and, you know, we talked off the air earlier today about how just the lack of competitiveness, you know, in River Valley's, we looked at River Valley specifically in their region. All the teams that funneled into OU to where River Valley is going to be, there were, going into today, 11 district games. There was only 1 game that was within 6 points. The average margin of victory was something like 16. Again, just with the 7 divisions, there's just not a lot of competitive games at the district level.
That'll be a foul on Buckeye Valley. It'll be on the floor. That'll be the 4th team foul.
And River Valley is doing exactly what they need to do. They're making sure that this one's not competitive here in the 4th quarter.
Ebert inbounds it to Weston. Sawyer Weston has it now. Almost poked away. Ebert. Chase Smith. Minute 20 left. 80 seconds remaining before River Valley gets to hoist that district championship trophy. And that'll be a foul. Sawyer Weston's going to go to the line.
So, yeah, for the Vikings, just the 4th district title in school history. 1963, 1975, 2007, and now the 2025 Vikings are going to put their name in school history as they finish it off here in Division IV Central District play.
As Coach Brown's going to clear his bench. On the floor for River Valley will be Weston, Hudson Pollock, Owen Osting, Peyton Ross, and Ian Axline. Weston knocks down the freebie. Sawyer will come off the floor now as well. Eli Snyder will come in.
Yeah, make that free throw. Get yourself a round of applause as you check out.
Buckeye Valley with it. Eliason poked away by Ross. Gets it to Richardson. Richardson, a little spin move, stolen away. And we're going to have a foul on Snyder.
Great hustle by both Eli and Richardson. 18-point game, under a minute to go. And they're both on the floor trying to make plays.
Buckeye Valley going to make some substitutions. Hudson Pollock gets the rebound. And we got 47 seconds left. Pollock's going to kick out to the corner. Luke Axline will hoist one. No good. Pollock gets another rebound. 25 seconds left. Ian Axline has it. Ian going to look to go to work down low. Little spin move, step through. 2 points for Mr. Ian Axline. And we got 5 seconds remaining, and the River Valley faithful are on their feet. And that'll do it. The Vikings are district champs for the first time in 15 years. 50-30 over Buckeye Valley. We'll be back for the trophy presentation, our MVP interview, and our post-game show after this commercial break.
You're watching high school tournament basketball 100% live and free thanks to all of our generous sponsors. Please support those who support your local athletes.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Every time that we walk in, we know we're going to walk into a place that's very clean, and when we walk in, we have a professional environment to come to. The reliability of Pinnacle is always on the spot. We've been with them 16 years so far. They're committed, they are professional, they are very transparent with their pricing, and they excel at meeting every goal and every need we have.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.